Yes, boys, what's going on? And welcome to episode number 3 of the Tottenham Hotspur career mode. And we're starting this one the same as we started the last one. Thank you very much for the insane support so far on FC25. We're going to have the North London derby in this one today. There's a lot to get through. We've got some housework to do in the background. We're going to sign 2 players. Yeah, that's right. We're going to try and sign 2 players outside of the transfer window in this episode. So make sure to strap yourselves in, get yourselves a bev. Let's get into this one. And the first thing we're going to do is get those 2 transfers done. Now, this is a comment I've had a few times, and it is that 2 players have moved to Tottenham, but they haven't moved to Tottenham in the game. The first one is Luka Vukovic. I might have said that right, might have said it wrong. I can't actually sign him because he's out on loan. But we will do. He will be the first signing. Nailed on in the summer. I thought I'd be able to sign him, but he's already out on loan. Hadjug Split have loaned him out. So we can't make that deal happen, but there is a deal that we can get done. And that's Yorkiemann. Apparently this deal has been done in real life. 18-year-old South Korean. Is he the next Son? I don't know, but I'm happy to find out. We're going to go in. We're going to get this deal done. We're going to make him a Tottenham player. Officially, you guys are saying that we should loan him out. I am okay with loaning him out, but I kind of would like to see what he does. We've got him and what? Him and Mikey Moore, is it? Is it Mikey Moore? I need to remember the youngsters, the names. He could play left wing as well. Hopefully, they could both play either side as well. That's what I want to train them to do. But this deal is always going to be pretty easy to get done. I don't expect him to demand too much. I'm going to try and give him prospect. I expect him to accept that, yeah. At 68 overall, 4 years, he will be joining the team. But he won't be joining until January. We have to remember that. He will be the first signing in January. We're going to get a B for that one. So that is that done straight away. Now, we have to make a huge decision today, in my opinion, because we need to do this, and that is, do we drop Dominic Solanke for Richarlison? Can I do that going into a North London derby? I'm not too sure I can, but so far Solanke has done nothing. Not a single goal for Dominic Solanke so far this season. We are being heavily carried, as Tottenham have been for so long, by Heung-min Son. He can only do it for so much longer. He's 32 now. But I am in my head thinking, maybe we give Big Dom this last opportunity against Arsenal. But if it doesn't work out, I'm surely going to have to drop it. We've also had a hashtag Ask Yorkie in between recording episode number 2 and number 3. So remember, if you want your questions answered like a pundit in the episodes, hashtag Ask Yorkie, and I will do that. But the question that we have been given is coming in from CR. And he says, hashtag Ask Yorkie, for the first season, what are your objectives as coach of Tottenham Hotspur? And after giving this question a little bit of thought, and actually thinking about the squad that we have, if we can finish in the Europa League this season, I will be happy. I would love to go on here in season number 1 and win Tottenham their first trophy, whether that be the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, or the Europa League, which we are already in and will be kicking off in this episode. And in my head, yes, I would love to finish top 4. But this is a long rebuild here for Tottenham. We're going through the motions, and there's still pieces to the puzzle and some young players that need to step up in order for us to be one of those sides that are consistently top 4. I don't think we'd maintain it if we even hit top 4. So I will be very happy this year if I finish 5th. That would make me probably the happiest, just outside top 4. But you never know, we might have a push for Champions League football. But that's my aim for this season, and then try and keep building with the youngsters in the team, get them settled in, and hopefully they'll be big stars in season 2 and maybe even season number 3. Now, before Arsenal, we do have the position change swap for Kulusevski. He can now be Cam, and I am going to train him to play different Cam positions. Playmaker is the one that makes the most sense, because that's what we're using right now. But I would love to see him be a better finisher and go shadow striker. Do you know what? We'll do it for now. He needs to have Playmaker Plus. It's only going to take 9 weeks. All right, so we're finally here. It's time for the North London derby. But I can already see there that Arsenal aren't having a good start to the season as well. They haven't won a single game yet. They've drawn all 3 games this season. So if their first, I'm not even kidding you, if their first victory is going to come against me, they've got something coming. I do like in the league table this year as well, though, below it says champion, the Champions League spots. And then, you know, I like it. It's not very clear. The way they put them in the table doesn't look very aesthetically pleasing, but I do quite like that. So it's match day, and I have made the decision. We are sticking with Dominic Solanke. This is his last chance, though, in my opinion. I'm going to move Sarr out for this one. I'm going to bring in Bentancur, swap them around because that's the deep lying playmaker position. Kulusevski will not be starting. I am sticking with Orsolini. I thought he was pretty good in that last game. That will be our 11. It's still very strong, but now we've come back off the international break. All the games are going to start coming now. You know, the Carabao Cup kicks off. We have Europa League football kicking off, which means we're going to have to start rotating the team a lot more and seeing some more of the youngsters and different players getting game time opportunity. It's just this first stint of the season, international break. You don't play many games. There's a lot more gaps in between them. It makes it a little bit easier. Now, this will be the Arsenal 11 then to take us on today. 4-3-3, Raya in net as you expect. Eder Militao is in this Arsenal side. So that makes this instantly intriguing. Kai Havertz playing up top. Militao and Gabriel together. That is a good defense. And it's going to be a good one. And it's going to be a difficult one for us to break down. Now, Arsenal have not started the season strong. Neither have we. But we've started it stronger than what Arsenal have so far. One person who hasn't started the season strong is Dominic Solanke. And I'm going to look for him earlier. But those balls in today are going to be very difficult because Gabriel and Militao are going to deal with the aerial threat. Martinelli now is just going to have bags of pace. I just know he likes to cut inside. So getting bodies back shouldn't be too difficult. But they're going to dominate possession here at Arsenal by the looks of it. Although they've given that away to Orsolini here. Can I get a body running through? Orsolini, have I timed that right? I think I might have done. I haven't. Oh, he has to be close there. That has to be close to not being off. Orsolini, great pass. Oh, yeah. He is only just off. And then Militao nearly playing him on. I'm not saying he would have gone through and scored, though. We saw him do that in the last episode. He went through. He did not score. Well, we've ended up with a foul in a very good position and an opportunity for Yorkie to score his first free kick. Am I going to get over the wall? I am. What a save by Raya. That's the best free kick we'll have all year, lads. I'm telling you now. I'm terrible at the free kick. Madison over the top. Finds Orsolini. Pulls it back. Still got it, Orsolini. I really like him. Orsolini with the shot. Raya saves it. We have an injury, though, lads. Bentancur went down. We're going to have to bring him off. Sarr's going to come on. That injury could be huge. But here, so far in the North London derby, we are the better of the two sides. Let's whip a good ball in here. It's deep to Solanke, but Raya comes and collects that very comfortably. Oh, they've played a great ball in behind to Martinelli here. What tackling that is from Van der Ven. And then he gives him it back. What are we doing, Mickey? What are we doing? We're out of position now. That might be a huge mistake. That is a huge mistake. Van der Ven did all the damn hard work by winning the ball back. And Arsenal are going to go through with Martinelli. It's once he was out of position, that was it. We were goners. And after early domination, we haven't been able to find a very good chance or a clean-cut chance. They, with some great play, which they can just switch on like that, go and score and make it 1-0 Arsenal at half-time. I think there's enough about us in this to try and get back into the game. Need to focus now. Don't let them get their first win. I'll take a point. Give them another draw. That's absolutely fine. I cannot believe how good that play forward was, though. That was, I mean, that was nice stuff. From Odegaard, Martinelli, Havertz, those guys. They're dangerous, and they're going to be dangerous all game long, I think. Oh, what a ball in behind to Martinelli again. God, we have to watch that. They are dangerous, but now, can Tottenham break? They might be able to. I've found Solanke. Solanke still going, showing a bit of strength, but couldn't show the pace. Eder Militao is a very difficult man to get beyond. Is this going to be last man back? No, they're not even going to give a yellow card for that. Delaney now. What's that ball in? Oh my God, I found it! Solanke! What a save from Raya. I think the linesman's flag was up. The linesman's flag was not up. That would have counted. Big Dom nearly again getting his first goal for the club. He can't kick that so close to Raya. I just really want him to be successful. But as things are going right now, I don't know how much longer we can hold on. I'm not miles off pulling the plug on Solanke's day. And these corners need to get better. Oh, Madison steals that. Set off Son. Son again now this time. I'm going for it. Son. Oh, I didn't know what to do. Oh, Son scores regardless. I was looking to square it to Dom. I ended up going with Son, and it's going to be 1-1 in the North London derby. Thank you very much, Son. You are my hero. Goals galore, but it's time to pull the trigger. Richarlison comes on. Solanke's had a good game. He's had a good game without the goal. He pulls Militao out of position there. But let's get Richarlison on. Let's see what he can do. I would love to go on and win this game, actually. I'm going to make another sub. I'm not just going to make that one sub. We're going to bring on Kulusevski, actually. Maddison has been a bit quiet today. Let's bring on Kulusevski, and let's bring on the pace of Odegaard on the right wing. Oh, here come Arsenal. Here comes Odegaard. What a save from Vicario. Arsenal corner. And we're just going to collect it. Yeah, I was going to say. Just let Vicario collect that, man. We're defending for our lives right now. And we are tired. Martinelli with a free shot. Luckily, we were there. Brought Havertz off now. And there is not much time left in this game. We just need to hold on. It is all Arsenal, I'm afraid. But this is a great point. If we can just hold on to this, this would be a massive result. Here they come. Saka. Saka plays it in. Martinelli, is he off? He is off. It's going to end 1-1. We're going to take our point right to the bank. We stay ahead of Arsenal in the league. It's 4 games now for them. They'll want to be title challengers where they have only taken a point from each game. Heung-min Son saving my bacon once again. What the hell do we do when the 32-year-old can't keep doing what he's doing on the pitch? I am in trouble. Well, only a couple of days later, and it's going to be an opportunity for us to progress in the Carabao Cup. I've gone with a rotated side so that we can see what some of these players could do. Sarr and Gray at CDM. Those two could be that partnership for a long time. Let's see how we do in this game. I'm intrigued to see. If it weren't Brentford, I would have seen this one, but Brentford could be a very difficult tie. No Son on the pitch for this one either. So, begs, doesn't it? It begs. Is there goals in this team if Son's not on it? Dorgu's first opportunity. Timo Werner getting a chance as well. We need to see a little bit more from him. I was a fan of Leipzig, Timo Werner. Let's see if I can be a fan of Tottenham, Timo Werner. Timo in behind to Richarlison straight away. First shot, straight at the goalkeeper. But let's get him in those positions. Let's see if Richie can score goals. Dorgu stole the ball back. Dorgu still going. Wants to lift that one in. It's a good ball in. Richarlison couldn't win the header. Timo back down to Richie. Turn, shoots. Richarlison scores. It's Brentford 0, Tottenham 1, and Richie bags goals. He's done it in every series that we've taken over at Tottenham. Why would this one be any bloody different? We kept him. We held on. Timo with the assist. Good ball down. Turn, shoot. And Richarlison is the first striker in this series to score. How much money did we pay for Dominic Solanke? I might want it back. Kulusevski. I really might want it back because Kulusevski plays through Richarlison here. Richarlison, tight angle. Great save from Cox. Kulusevski wanted that one over. He wanted it over. He's found Richarlison. Surely. Richarlison's the man. In demand. Richarlison makes it 2. It was a great touch to take it beyond the defender. And once he was in, that was it. Game over. Kulusevski in space. Wants to lift it over. It's Timo Werner. Oh, he's put it wide. Of course Timo's put that bloody wide, hasn't he? We are just creating chance after chance here. Brentford cannot cope with us. Wow. We're still in the first half. Brentford are making a sub. Whistle will come on. Thomas Frank must be fuming. 35 minutes in. Gustavo Nunes coming off. You would be frustrated, right? If you've been played in this game and you're being subbed off already. Side for Richie. Richie then turns. Wants it into Timo. Surely this time, Timo. Oh, God. Why is Timo Werner so bad in front of goal? Some people say cancel his damn loan. And, I mean, the chances we're giving him here. Surely, Timo, find the back of the net. Tell you what, though, this is a good sign of what could be to come. Richarlison is in again. Hat-trick. Richarlison hat-trick. He's the number 1. He's the starting striker. There's no doubt about that. We're not even 45 minutes into this game. At the G-Tech, is it the G-Tech? I can't remember, but at Brentford Stadium, and Richarlison is really showing what he can do. A hat-trick here already. Well, I've seen enough here after one half of football to know that this game is over. We're going to sim to the end of this one. We're going to win it 4-0. Brennan Johnson picking up a knock, though, is not what you want to see. Richarlison hat-trick in the first half. Brennan Johnson also bagging a goal for us. Pure domination. Oh, and it couldn't be worse news after that. Brennan Johnson's injury is a cruciate ligament injury. He's going to be out for 5 months. Thank God we signed Orsolini. Got a message now from Timo Werner. I've been playing pretty well lately. I'm feeling really good. I mean, he's going to have more game time now with that Brennan Johnson injury. But he's feeling pretty good in that Brentford game. You weren't that good. I'm going to say I'll think about it, just to not hurt Timo's ego. But he should have scored. He had some golden chances against Brentford, and Brentford is our opponent again. You already know Richarlison will start up top for this one today. Orsolini back in the team, and I think that's the only changes I'm going to make. We're going to go in with this 11. We're going to quick sim this one. And I'm going to hope that we get the victory that we definitely deserve. That's exactly what we will get. Yves Bissouma and James Maddison with the goals see us defeat Brentford, who are languishing in a relegation spot right now. They're in 18th position. But this is where the fun starts. Europa League football. Now we have Karabag to kick off the Europa League football. And then we also play against that team there. AZ Alkmaar. Galatasaray, I will not play that game. Roma's going to be the big one, and Rangers away. Those will be huge games in the Europa League. We have some fun ones to play. I'm going to be aiming in the future to be doing a month an episode. I think that makes the most sense for us to get lots of games played and for us also to get through it quite quickly. So let me know what you think. I think a month an episode is decent. It means we'll sim a few games, we'll play a few games each month. Maybe go beyond a month in certain months where they're a little bit shorter. But yeah, that's my plan for the uploads, is to do a month an episode, or at least around a month an episode. So here we go then. It's going to be a home game for the return to Europe. And I am extremely excited for this game. We would not have normally played this one, to be honest with you, with the level of opponent that we're coming up against. Normally. But it's the first European game of a new format on FC25. So we have to do it. We also have to say, if you've reached this point of the video and you haven't already smashed subscribe or like, the subs are going up. We're going to do it, boys. We're going to hit 10k. We're going to celebrate. We're going to have a party, because I can't believe I'm actually going to hit 10k. But you guys have been amazing with the support, and you always are with the Tottenham career mode. I have other stuff coming soon as well. I just want this first weekend of recording for me to just be, let's get Tottenham out. Let's play Tottenham. Let's do that. Do some player career. You can already see here, we've rotated the team massively for this game. Timo, who's been complaining, is in. Odeberg is in on the right-hand side. Obviously, with the injury to Johnson, I need to save Orsolini, and Solanke will start up top. Dom getting a opportunity to show himself. I read some comments in between recording this. People are saying I should go for Victor from Sporting. So at some point, something has to give. Is it Richarlison that gives? Is it Solanke? Is he a one-hit wonder here at Tottenham? Who knows? But for right now, he's up top today. It's a big opportunity for him. And I'm just kind of hoping he comes out of it just performing. Just performing. What a shot. They're going to have an early corner. Let's not sleep on Karabag. I also didn't show their starting 11 because I'm pretty sure, well, no, none of them off the line from Romero. Oh, that is lucky. Free kick for Karabag, and they so far actually look really good at football, and they score. Oh my God, what a goal that is. Out of nowhere, outside the box. We have not been switched on since the start of this game. And God, we're going to go one down. This is just a good finish as well. Maybe Vicario should be saving that. Well, you're just not, are you? It's far corner. It's a really good finish. Yassine Benzia. Okay. He sounds like a rip-off Benzema. But he's got a great goal there. We need to focus in now. Jed Spence. Look across to Kulusevski. Can I find gaps now to open up? I think they will all of a sudden be defensively sound. That's a great ball in to Solanke. He should have played it across. He's just gagging for the goal, and he shouldn't be taking on the shot there. They're going to play that one in. What a save, Vicario. This number 7 of theirs, he's a dangerous man. Might have rotated, but the last thing I want to do is start in Europe with a defeat. Archie Gray still going with it. Oh, Archie Gray still going with it. Looking to loft that one in. Back across. Kulusevski just couldn't get something on target. And that'll be the half. Not a good one for Tottenham. the second string players getting opportunities. Slow day at the office for Solanke. Tell me about it. It's been a slow month so far since joining the club for Dominic Solanke. Robert in there to Kulusevski. Finds Timo. Timo does have good footwork, but he doesn't have good finishing. And I just can't find a way through this Karabakh defense right now. Although Kulusevski steals that. He plays it. Solanke! He can't score! Timo can't score either! The goalkeeper keeps them both out with a massive double save. That's good. It's good ball in. Timo, back across. I'm nervous now to take a shot on with Timo or with Solanke. Because I just think there's no way it's hitting the back of the net. And I think at 1-0 down, you kind of got to make some subs. I'm going to bring Bergvall on for Bentancur, swap him and Gray around. It says -5, but I know he can play that. Do you know what? We're going to put him there at cam. I'm going to put Kulusevski back on the right-hand side, and Odebear, who's knackered, I'll bring off. But for now, Dominic Solanke stays up top. For now. And we will see if he can do anything. Oh, no. Dragoson's been turned. Dragoson's been turned. Will they go for it? Vicario, you are a hero. Dorgu plays that one up to Spence. Spence now wants Timo in. He might just get him. He's got Timo in. Timo Werner, please. Cannot score. I'm telling you right now, Timo Werner doesn't know how to find the back of the net. If that is Richarlison, that is a goal. Be fair to him there. He's pulled up with an injury. So that could be the reason why. We have thrown bodies at this, and it is not paying off. It's a great save from Vicario. Can Son do? Son? Oh, what a save. What a save. Karabakh have defended valiantly. We found out a couple of good lessons. Timo Werner can't score. Solanke can't score. And that's our big issue, because the left mid and the striker for me right now, when it's Richarlison and Son, they can both score. Now, I have been working in the background to be able to change the tactic up a little bit. I want to go from a poacher to an advanced forward, but it won't let me, will it? It's going to make it custom. Oh, so working on trying to go to an advanced forward hasn't worked out for us. We're going to have to stick to a poacher. It's one of the one positions that it isn't going to let us change. That is frustrating, because I really wanted to go to an advanced forward and see if that would help Dominic Solanke in the future. Wow. It's going to be Man United next, but we do have scout reports first. I'm actually really excited about these scout reports. And so the potential is going to be just above my head. We got 92, 90. Oh, okay. Ellis Harvey. Oh, we've got a few 94s here. Do you know what? I'm going to go for all of them. Between 2 and 5 play styles. We love a play style. 2 and 4 play styles for you. And we'll just kind of see who develops in the youth academy just to be an all-round baller. But we've got space. We need to get rid of some of them, actually. We need to clear it up. But let's see what Singapore has for me. Now, I would live for Singapore having some good talent. And we have a couple of Wongs. Okay. So we've got Lim Wong, who could be 86, and he's the only one I'm going to sign for now. We're going to see. I'm telling you, there's going to be some big name players come through from Singapore. It's going to be the Red Devils then at Old Trafford for our final game of this episode, boys. We've had some big wins in this one today. We had the good point against Arsenal. But this might be the biggest game of the episode, because if you don't know, I'm a Leeds fan and I really enjoy beating Manchester United, especially when it's at Old Trafford. Now, it's actually quite an interesting starting 11, as we see Lenny Yoro starting for them today, Malacia as well, and Anthony is kicking this game off for Manchester United. So I was quite surprised by that 11. For Tottenham, it is obviously clarity restored. We are expecting to see a lot of Son this year, and now a lot of Richarlison, and both of those players start in this game. Orsolini is fit into this team perfectly as well. So a very strong 11 for us. I am expecting a good result in this one. Doji is up against Anthony. Oh, they really don't want Son running at them. Son, though. Play that ball in. I've got more faith in Richarlison. He puts that one wide. That is an early warning side for Manchester United. Richarlison likes to get goals, and he likes to get them as early as possible into the game. Ball through to Son. It is. Of course it's a ball through to Son. Youngmin Son. To play that one across to Madison. Ah, that's great defending in the end. And Anna spilled it. Oh my God. We didn't jump onto it. We switched off and Anna spilled that and that was an opportunity. Mussolini now. Needs a bit of help. You're going to get it. Oh, I found Richarlison, but it was awkward for him. Is he going to find Son? He does, Son! Oh my God, we're going to take the lead against Manchester United. It's been a sloppy, scrappy game of football, but one that we have the advantage in. It's Richarlison and Son again, the heroes for Tottenham so often in my series. And Son finds the back of the net. He's on fine form. What a time to score as well, just before the halftime whistle blows. They're going to bring off Kobe Mainu. I mean, it makes sense. But I'm not so sure because that looked like Victor Lindelof. Have they brought off Kobe Mainu for Victor Lindelof? Is that legit what just happened? I need to check. Wow, that is exactly what's just happened. Victor Lindelof has come on for Kobe Mainu. Now, who do they actually have on the bench? It makes sense. They've signed Memphis Depay, but it actually makes sense. That's the only option they had to kind of go for. Definitely feels like a more defensive change that. Kobe is a dangerous man. He'll create something out of nothing, but I'm okay with that decision being made because it makes my life easier. Well, Anthony's coming off now. I'm going to see Memphis Depay come on for Manchester United. Now, they've had a lot of the ball, but they haven't done anything with it. We're going to make some subs. Madison's knackered, Basuma the same. So Bentancur comes on. We're also going to see Kulusevski come on when he's played at Cam. I've been impressed with him. I imagine I will be impressed with him again today. That is my mindset. Can we get this clear? Kulusevski picks up the football. And then he wants Son. Oh, Richarlison. We'll play that one into Son. What can Son do from this position? Son, oh, they nearly took him out. Son, he's going to win the game. That's what Heung-min Son can do from this position. He's going to win the game for Tottenham. We're going to beat Manchester United at Old Trafford. And Heung-min Son is the danger man. Kulusevski and Richarlison both linked in for this. But look at that, Lenny. Lenny, I know you're young, lad, but what are you doing there? He nearly brought Son down. Second thought. And Son just goes clean through and scores. You ain't catching him. He is a problem when he gets in behind. That ain't going to change. He's the main man this season. He's going to continue to be it. Richarlison steals that. Kulusevski now wants Son again. Never mind. I thought we were on a break for a third. This is getting a bit embarrassing for Manchester United, and the subs they've had to make just kind of shows their squad depth. And that huge win there against Manchester United then is going to put us above them and in 5th place in the league. We are 2 points outside of Newcastle. I said this all along, didn't I? I said Newcastle would be one of the teams that we were fighting against for 4th place. But I am very happily sat in 5th right now at the end of this episode with Arsenal down there in 9th. 1 win, 5 draws so far for them this season. Now, next time out, we are going to have another busy month again. We're getting so unlucky with the Carabao Cup, man. Liverpool next after Brentford in the Cup. But the huge thing is getting ourselves back on track with the Europa League. Of course, we lose that first game, but we can get ourselves back on track. We have a big month of October coming up. But that's going to be it for this one, boys. Episode number 3 in the books. What an episode. We get a draw in the North London derby, and I get to beat Manchester United. That is the biggest result that we could have asked for. We bring in a new player, and we're starting to build this squad. It's quite obvious to me that it needs to be Richarlison up top, at least until January from now on, because Dominic Solanke just can't get the job done. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you all. I will see you for the next episode.